How are things?
Things are all right, man. Waiting for some litters to drop, and that's about it right now. A couple bulldog litters, presser litter dropping.
You got a presser litter dropping.
Me and my partner got presser litter dropping. Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
Our male Creed, he's about 10 years old. We got him. We only bred him like once prior, so we'll be breeding him again to a female we picked up from my buddies out in the UK.
Oh, very cool. Now, as far as bulldogs, you're talking pit bulls?
Pit bulls, bro, yeah.
Nice. What are those lines?
The lines for those pits?
Yeah.
Got a Mayday, Barracuda, El Negro cross. Okay, and we got we brought that to a Chinaman Frisco bitch off of Champion Thor. She's real good female. We have her niece, another ebony bitch, Paytov's ebony, Garner's ebony bitch. Bred to a Blanco spike dog mechanic, which is an Eli Carver Bolio dog. We got some of that going on, and then that's what we have going on right now. No bandog litters at the moment, you know.
What's going on that end?
On the bandog end?
Yeah.
I breed for myself, so whenever I need something for me, I do my bandog breedings. You know what I mean? So everything's kind of private, it's in-house, or if my buddies need something for some properties they have, or some businesses, we'll do something for them.
Right.
You know, yeah.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you were into presas like that.
People close by, they're definitely in places that really need them, that really need some type of security, man, that's going on.
Say that again?
Most of the dogs I place out here are definitely for security purposes. You know.
Right.
So they're used out here.
I gotcha. So I didn't even know you were into presas like that. When did that happen?
Well, my partner's always been in the presses. I was the bandog man. He's been the presser man since forever, since the banner, back in the early '90s, since the banner days. He's been a presser man. Okay. He doesn't go online or nothing like that. He ain't on Facebook. He's offline. He's off the grid. But we my man's been into presses, all types of molesters since way back in the day. We both have. I have molesters as well, but I chose to go the bandog route.
Right.
My man, he's a presser man. He's a presser man.
I hear you.
Yeah, he's been in for many years. Yeah.
So let's dive deeper. You said you wanted to kind of cover some of the things you do as far as working the dogs and protection work and stuff like that.
Yeah, so the dogs mostly. Give me one second.
Who do you got in the car with you right now?
Oh, that's my man Gunner, man. Gunner's my right-hand man. That's my Gunner. That's my rider.
He goes with you everywhere.
Pretty much. It's similar to some other dogs, you know. Yeah, they definitely on point. I'm on the strip right now, so he's on point. I'm on the strip.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm right here, right in the heart, right here. Yes, sir. But yeah. But yeah, as far as the what was that question you said prior to that?
No, you said for this one you kind of wanted to go deeper on like what you do as far as protection and working and things like that. You said you kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit more for part 2.
Yep. So we do a lot of, back in the day what they were called rock dogs.
What does that mean?
So the rock dogs were the Roddy pit crosses. Back in the day, we had them in the urban environments a lot. So when bandogs take the place of those dogs,
mm-hmm.
So they be in environments to hold down the situation. So we do that. We do a lot of. I don't do too much sport stuff. I love it. I respect it. I like it. You know, I dibble and dabble in it. I started with Schützen. It's foundation for man work. But I don't really do any competing with my dogs. They out here in the trenches for the most part. But yeah.
So as far as band dogs are concerned,
yeah.
What are your future plans? What do you got laid out? What are you trying to do recently?
Shit, right now just zeroing in on some traits. You know, I thought about the idea of sprinkling in some other dogs. I tried some things, but I'm pretty much sticking with what I was doing and just locking in these traits I got and just solidifying it from there. You know.
I hear you.
I definitely put everything on my yard is not in my program. Let's make that point. Just because the dog is on the yard doesn't mean I'm breeding it. It could be just a dog I'm working, keeping on the yard for protection, just working them, stuff like that, or a different venue. But yeah, I do have different dogs. I have Patterdales, on the yard.
So tell me about this is one thing I've always wondered. What are the main differences outside of size? What are the main differences between a Patterdale and a pit bull?
All right, so my experience with the Patterdale is they're hardy dogs, but I'm going to tell you something. When they get knocked, they definitely will knock the fuck out quick. Like, not saying if they're going in and they're banging out, they're biting, but if they actually get banged, like hit, they're easily knocked out, like they're easily loopy. As pit bull's not that way.
You think that has to do with their size?
That's just my experience. And the actual dog man from Match and Scratch, my man, he's retired, so I can say that. He had said that a long time ago about that breed, and when I actually got my hands on it, it was true. You know what I'm saying? But they're very hardy dogs. I like them. Gamey dogs. I like them. I work with them. I like them. But I'm real big on pain threshold. That's one thing that I'm very big on with my animals is pain threshold. So when they're working, you see a lot of sports stuff. Mental, getting in the dog's mind is different from actual physical pain. So if a dog can't take pain that's on a hog and the tusk are hitting them, or they're getting bit, or they run into something to do with a knife, can they take a gunshot and keep going? Like the pain is something. Pain tolerance is something that has to be in there as well in these dogs, man. Seriously.
Do you think that has to do with their size, though?
Nah, because I seen bulldogs take a lot of punishment, man. And it ain't got shit to do with size besides those nerves, how you could take them nerves being hit up. And and I say nerves, I'm talking about nerve damage and the pain felt. So,
right, but what I mean is like as far as a Patterdale is concerned, do you think their size it has a factor in how they get knocked out? Like we're talking about a pit bull hitting a hog or a Patterdale hitting a hog. Do you think the size has something to do with how easily they get knocked out?
Yeah, like how much collision impact they could take. Yeah, I believe that's probably the case. Probably. I'm not a scientist or nothing like that, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
That
I
does
didn't even
make
know
sense.
you had Patterdales.
Yeah, I dibbled and dabbled.
How many do you have now?
0.
Oh, okay. So this was just a couple that you had, along the way.
Yes, sir.
I got you. I've always thought that as far as trying to get a pit bull in a smaller size, and I know the Patterdale guys hate saying that. They hate that idea of taking a smaller pit bull and crossing it to a Patterdale or a Jag Terrier.
That shit. Hell yeah, it's done a lot. They're nice dogs, man. I actually did love my Patterdales, though. I did like them. I really did. Yeah.
Are you planning on getting back into that?
Nah, I just mess with the Bandogs, man. I just mess with different breeds just to handle them, experience them, work them, keep them if they're suited to work on the properties that I have, different properties, and that's it. And if but my heart is in the Bandogs, man. Like I said, man, just keep my dogs out there, man. People around here use them for what they're needed for, and if I could get them into other people's hands that really need them, I mean, we could exchange stories for days. I got people that the dogs saved and all kinds of stuff. I
mean, we could go on for hours and hours and hours, but I like the sounds coming from the background. I hear the dog, and what are you listening to?
I'm listening to Kiss right now. It's the locks.
D-Block.
Yeah, it's D-Block, but the locks back then, you know what I mean? A mix joint.
Yeah.
It's on rotation. That's Spotify and all that.
I got you.
I had my boys Dark Low and AR Ave. I've been listening to them lately. Those beats you had, yeah. What's the name of that?
The Cell 12 Music.
Cell 12, yeah. So we got so I'll say it like this. So the studs we have are we use Chewy, which is he's an older stud, real nice dog. He's off of Gauntlet to Juke. He's one of my first breedings, older breedings. He's an F1. That's Chewy. We got Beer, his brother, litter mate. I got Cairo, off of Panama to Ghana. He's a monster. I haven't used him yet. He's a secret weapon. We have when I have the right female I want to bring to him. We have some mechanic Ghana males. I got Gunner here. Those are the studs. We got Creed, Oppressor, Pure Presser for outcross if needed. What else? We got Chip, another bandog off of Cruise to Ghana. He's out of Cruises off of bandog Eli out of Spain. My man Dave Tenerife. We got Chip. We'll use him soon. We'll put him over something. He's a big boy, real aggressive, civil, nice dog. Naturally nice dog. Nice civil. We have, and he's working every day where he's supposed to do at a real spot. Right. So, yeah. And so we do what it do. And there's those are pretty much the studs right there. Females. I like my females to be very hot. So we have Hades. I keep females that I have that I use, basically Hades, and right now we'll have a liner up. We have some other lineups coming up soon. Puma, we have Ghana, Juke. Those two pretty much what I run. Unless it's the Bulldogs I go into. We got some Eli Garner dogs, females, off of Champion Throw It Off. Ebony. We got some shit off of Santos Spike, some Spiky Blood. Sometimes you go into that stuff as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing.
Nah, it's a teamwork, man. I want to do shit without my man Rob, without my man Danny. You know what I'm saying? My man Lee. I got a lot of partners. You know.
I got
my man Y. You know. B, we got a lot of partners, man. They got these dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing more and more about you from the comments. People that have gotten dogs from you. I've gotten feedback on the first interview.
Some good, some bad.
I didn't see nothing. Did you see a bad comment?
Nah, I've had bad pups before, as every breeder has and should excuse the language, don't put that in there, and should acknowledge as well.
Yeah, but no, as far as what I've seen, it's been nothing but love, just saying.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been nothing but love in the comments.
Yeah, but no, I've had, there's washouts as well, man. There's definitely washouts, and there's stars as well. Thing is, you want to breed consistent, so you want more stars.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what it is at the end of the day.
Correct.
But, I mean, you've done enough to where, I mean, there's a lot of dogmen out there that I've spoken to that tilt their hat to you.
I appreciate that, man. I tilt my hat to them too, man. I appreciate them.